everybody, welcome back to Greats.exe. Listen, I am not Tim Wildsmith, but I do like his videos, and as much as I might hear that I am cloning his videos, I just want to say I'm very fond of his content, and I have to look forward. I have to find something to aspire to be. So I'm currently aspiring to be a mini Tim Wildsmith. So, if you are new to my channel, you probably won't know this yet, but if you've watched a single video of mine, even a single video, you will know that I have talked about this specific Bible a lot. This is my Holman NASB Super Giant Print Reference Bible, and we are going to look at it today because I genuinely love this Bible so much. I've definitely been reading this. This is not a brain. I've had this for months, but I keep all the boxes because I think they look nice. Although this one is a little thrashed. Let's just go through the features really quick. That way I don't miss anything. It's a 2-column, topical subheadings, footnotes. I guess it's a red letter, 16 point. Yes, I'm a little blind. Actually, not really. We'll get into that. That's actually something I really like about this Bible. It's got one ribbon. It has full color maps, and that's about it. And it's genuine leather, and it does not say what kind it is. This is an NASB 2020 text. So I'm going to set this down here. So I'll show the B cam here. All of the goodies. You got NASB Holy Bible. I believe that says, NASB Holy Bible, New American Standard Bible, and Holman. And there's your one red ribbon. Now this Bible is, well, let's just go over it. There's that genuine leather, and this actually is not a goat skin, but it is fairly floppy. Now it does have a paste-in liner. It's not a stitched in. I wouldn't expect to for the price I paid for this. I only paid like $60 for this Bible, which is really not a bad price. It's got that presentation page, and it is thumb indexed. I love a thumb indexed Bible. Now let me show you. Honestly, when I bought this Bible, the biggest thing that drew it to me was that it was a full size and it was genuine leather. Now this Bible, I'm sure as you can see, is a full-size Bible. This is a large Bible. The genuine leather does feel nice. It's not as nice as something like a goat skin, like on the Sovereign Collection Bible I just reviewed. It is not as nice feeling. It's definitely more gritty. It's got kind of a stiffer feel to it, which it's going to. But the biggest thing that actually drew this to me, besides the fact that it was genuine leather, was that I was really interested in the NASB. And my first Bible, let me show you guys the first Bible I bought when I came back to the faith. This is my ESV study Bible. It's an imitation leather, and it's got my tabs in it. And yeah, I do not love this Bible. I think the text is fine, but I made a mistake of buying a study Bible first, and this one just happens to have some of the best notes, but I don't like personal size, and also when I was trying to read it, the notes just kept getting in my way. But I will show you some of the text in this Bible. I'm going to show the B cam is fairly small. Now I don't remember the size point of this. I'm pretty sure it's like a 9, maybe even smaller. And I thought when I was reading this Bible, I was like, man, am I blind? This is like, the strain on my eyes is just insane. So that Bible is what led me to this. And let me just show you guys. Look at the text size on that Bible. Look at that. We're in Judges, I believe. Look at that. You can almost read that from across the room. And the lay flat is phenomenal. It also goes to this nice, I don't know, it doesn't differ a whole lot. I don't know what you call that. It's a little more spaced out in the Psalms. The paper of this Bible is extraordinarily thin, very very thin paper. It's doesn't have a lot of bleed through. I can't really see a lot of the other text from the other pages, and it feels nice, but it's very thin. I have ripped a couple of these pages on accident just trying to read through, and it's not a good feeling when you rip Bible pages. Now, here we're in Mark. I'll show you. There's the red letter. It does have red letter. It is a nice red. It's a pretty. It's a little washed away red, but it's definitely enough as someone, even me, who's colorblind a little bit, and the reds and the blacks kind of fade together. I can tell where the red is. So if you have someone that can't tell the difference between the red and the black in a Bible, this Bible might actually be great for them. And then we'll get towards the end. There's nothing really spectacular about this Bible. That's the thing. It just works. It's kind of like why people say, "Oh, I bought an iPhone." It's because it just works. I will say the references are down here. I like the way they did the references. Just this tight little corner on each page. There's your references. And then I'll show you the maps because there's not a whole lot going on. They've got your index here. Index. With a bunch of words to go over. And I think, yeah, that's it. And then you get to your maps. And these are fairly nice maps on a thicker cardstock from Holman. These are very illustrated, very nice. And then you got your in sheet. And yeah, this Bible is definitely not one that I purchased with the intent of taking with me anywhere. This Bible has never left my house since buying it. This one has not even been used since I bought this one. I'm not a Bible traveler. Are you guys Bible travelers? I don't take mine with me. I read mine at home exclusively. So, yeah, my ESV study Bible, it doesn't unfortunately, it just doesn't get read much anymore. Because I have something like this, or I much prefer the CSB study Bible. And I did do a review on that, and if you want me to go more in depth than that little review I just did, I will, because I'm really loving that Bible. I'm actually using that, both the Sovereign Collection Edition, Premier Edition, Goatskin RSV that I just did, and the CSB Study Bible have actually become my main Bibles that I'm using right now. This NASB sits happily on my desk, so that when I am in here trying to do a deeper study, I get right into this NASB. I actually really, really like the translation of an NASB. I think Holman did a really good job with this Bible, and the NASB is just a fantastic translation. It's probably one of my favorite translations. This Bible, absolute steal. I'm not going to get the box. Absolute steal. You can get this for like $60 on Amazon. I would call this a premium Bible. We're going to have to talk about this at a later date. There's a lot of people out there that will not say a Bible is premium until it gets to like the goatskin, like the Sovereign Collection Premier Edition. I'm looking at the box. That's why I'm pointing over here. Premier Collection. Sorry. Until it gets something like that, people won't call it premium. I call this premium. I call this Bible very much so premium because it is full leather. It is genuine leather. It's a hefty, nice Bible. Because I could be walking around with something like this. You know? And this would work. This is also Thomas Nelson. This would work just fine. This is the only KJV I own. But, you know, I could be walking around with something like this. This is not very premium. This is absolutely just your everyday carry. This is premium. If you want me to go over why I think that this is premium versus not premium, we can go over that. But I think it needs to be redefined from budget, mid-tier, premium, ultra premium. I think that's where we should be. Um, and this would be a premium in my opinion. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling a little too much. I do want to say that I am getting a rebind, and I'm very excited about it. But that won't be coming until at least November, so gotta wait for that one. Other than that, I've got another Holman handcrafted coming in, and I'm going to do. I actually got my fiance a Bible that I'm really excited to show off. It's called the CSB Adorned Bible, and I'm going to make a video on that here very shortly. So stay tuned. I got cool stuff coming. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.